let's read off the words on here. The first one says, how many more? The next one says, decrease. Less than, take away, minus, difference, left, remains, and then it says ER words, larger, fewer, longer, faster, subtract, and how much more. Okay? Whenever you see these words, these are words that will automatically tell you that it is a subtraction problem. Okay? So if you see any of these words in any type of problem, that means you're going to subtract two numbers from each other. Okay? So let's go back to the problem I wrote out. So let's look at the question I wrote. How many apples were left on the tree after I picked off 2 apples?
8.
So, it is 8. So what word from this list is in this question that tells you it's...
Minus.
Not minus. Let me read it again.
Oh,
how many apples were left on the tree after I picked off 2 apples? So which word to let you know that it's a subtraction problem?
Plus.
Jennifer?
How many more?
Is there how many more? Let me read this one more time and listen. How many apples were left on the tree after I picked off 2 apples? So what word from this list is in this question that lets you know it's a subtraction? Karen?
Subtract.
Not subtract.
How many?
Not how many. It's actually left.
Oh.
Do you see the word
Couldn't
left
see it.
on it? You see the word left right
Found
here?
it.
Left. So I put how many apples were left. So this word left right here lets me know that this problem is going to be subtraction, that I'm going to be taking away, right? Is that what subtraction means? Take away, right? Okay. So what we are going to do, I'm going to let you guys keep these and use them throughout the activity that we're about to do, okay? So the first activity I have planned is we are going to go apple picking ourselves.
Yay.
So each of you are going to get a tree, a basket, and apples. Okay? So this is yours.
Can we have them?
Yeah, for right now. Yes. All right. So what I also have are word problems.
Cool.
There are
I
a
can do
bunch
them.
of word problems here, okay?
And they're apples.
Yes, they even have apples on them. Now, some of these word problems are subtraction. Some are addition. So the challenge is, when you pick up a problem, you have to, using your worksheet, you're going to have to figure out whether it's an addition problem or a subtraction problem. If it's a subtraction problem, it will have one of these key words on it, okay? So for this activity, what we're going to do is we're going to use our tree, our basket, and our apples to solve these problems.
We have apples.
So I'm going to face these apples, face these problems face down, spread them out.
Are we going to pick a card?
Yes. So I'm going to demonstrate first. Let me demonstrate first, and then. All right. So first, let's see. I'm going to pick a card. I'll do this one. All right. So, and when you pick a card, you're going to read the problem out so all of us can hear it. Okay. So there was an apple tree with 11 apples on the ground. A gust of wind came and 4 apples fell off. How many apples are now on the ground?
4.
So, does this have any of the key words in the question? How many apples are now on the ground? So let's look at our subtraction keyword worksheet. Are any of these words in the question I just read? How many apples are now on the ground? I'm saying how many apples are now on the ground. How many more? Did you hear the phrase how many more?
No.
No. How about decrease? Did I say decrease?
No.
How about less than?
No.
Did I say less than? No. How about takeaway, Karen? Did I say takeaway?
No.
How about minus? Did I say minus?
No.
No. Did I say difference?
No.
How about left?
No.
Remains?
No.
Larger?
No.
Fewer?
No.
Longer?
No.
Faster?
No.
Subtract?
No.
How much more? Read it. How many apples are now on the ground? So did I say how much more?
No.
No. So do you think this is a subtraction problem?
No.
No. What type of problem would this be? If it's not subtraction, it's going to be adding. So that means we're not going to do this problem. So I'm just going to put it over here. Let's pick a different one. I don't want that one. All right, let's do this one. Let's read out this one. There are 13 apples hanging from a tree. Jill came and picked 5 of them. How many apples were left on the tree? So, what type of problem is this? What type? Subtraction or addition? Subtraction, good. And what word in the question lets you know?
Left.
Left. Good. Okay, so now that I know this is subtraction, I can do it. So it says there were 13 apples. So I'm going to, let me just model it first, and then we'll do it, okay? So we're going to count out 13. Actually, you guys can do it with me. So let's count out 13 apples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Very good job.
It's a mess.
You can take them all out of the bag, Karen, if that makes it easier. You want to?
It takes so long. Who's gonna eat the snack? It's just taking forever.
Alright, you got 13, Karen? 13 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright, so now the problem says Jill came and picked off 5 of them. So, I want you to pick off 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you pick them off, put them in your basket. And now, the question asks, how many apples were left on the tree. So, let's count up all of our apples that are left on the tree. Hold on. Hold on. Let Karen. Alright, Karen, you can just put them in there. You don't need to, like, flatten them all out. There you go. Alright, so let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So how many apples are left on the tree?
8.
8. So that solves our problem, right? So now, it's your all's turn to do it. So, one by one, you guys are each going to pick a problem, read the problem out loud to all of us, and then we're going to decide whether it's a subtraction problem or an addition problem. If it's a subtraction problem, using our apples and our trees, we're going to solve it, okay? Does that make sense? Yes? And if it's an addition, we're just not going to do it, okay? So, Karen, go first. Pick any problem on the table. Just pick up any card. Okay, so read the problem out loud now to everybody.
There was an apple, was 11 apples on it. A gust of wind came and 4 apples fell off. How many apples were still hanging on the tree?
How many apples were still hanging on the tree? So, is this going to be a subtraction problem or an addition problem?
Subtraction.
Subtraction, good. So, can I see it? Good, I'm going to pop it up right here. So, let's all solve this problem. How many apples? There were 11 apples. There was an apple tree with 11 apples on it. So, let's put 11 apples on our apple tree. You got 11? Yes. You got 11, Karen?
Yes.
Okay, so now it says a gust of wind came and 4 apples fell off. So how many apples are we going to take off our tree?
4.
4. So let's take off 4 apples. Count off 4.
Can I take out first?
1. Alright. Four up here. Make sure you only take off 4, Karen. Alright, so let's count how many apples we have left now on the tree. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7 apples. Do you have 7 apples, Karen? Yep. Good job. She does too. Good job. We got the problem right. Good job, Karen. Good job, Jennifer. So let's wipe away all of our apples off our apple tree and our baskets. All right. Okay, so we are going to move on to the next one because we're actually running out of time. So we're going to do the worksheet, okay? We're going to move on to the worksheet. So you guys can leave your apples and things. So this is where the pencil comes in, all right? So on this worksheet, we are once again going to use these cards. And we are going to fill out this worksheet. So in the apple is where you're going to write your answer, all right? And in the boxes, we're going to draw pictures, okay? And the key word is one of these subtraction words. And then we're going to write out the problem. So Let me demonstrate really quick.